Hi, this is George Prohaska, and I am the government-wide category manager for the Industrial Products and Services category. We call it IP&S for short. I want to welcome you to our inaugural podcast. We're calling it Category Chats with George. And the idea behind the podcast is to familiarize the acquisition community more with category management in general and the Industrial Products and Services category in particular. We've got a number of episodes lined up for you that I think will accomplish this task. Some of the guests range from contracting officers to program managers to project managers to data analysts to subject matter experts to vendors to customers to policy experts and more. So let me begin by telling you a little bit about myself, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about the category. First of all, I've been in federal service for almost 40 years. I've worked in all kinds of jobs. Many of those have been linked to acquisition, and I've got a real passion for saving taxpayer money. But at the same time, it's important to me that we provide value in the process. So that's a little bit about me. I guess one other thing you might ought to know is I really like the outdoors, and I've got a lot of activities and hobbies that are outdoors, including hiking, traveling. I've got 20 motorcycles, and I'm a long distance runner. So enough about me. Now a little bit about the category. There's about $12 billion in spend in the industrial products and services category, and we are one of 10 government-wide categories. The idea for category management is kind of like cell phones in your family. You get a lot better deal in general if the whole family shops as one, rather than everybody going out and getting their own plans. So that's really the idea, is how to manage better the common spend in the federal government and get more bang for the buck and actually better quality products for customers that they need. Our category, Industrial Products and Services, is divided into 7 subcategories. So about a third of the category is made up of basic materials. The primary agency involved in that is the Treasury Department and the Mint and Specific, because the basic materials from the subcategory primarily are those ingredients that go into the making of money, which is pretty cool, isn't it? The next area is fire, wildland fire supplies, and as you can remember from this past summer, we've had one heck of a wildland fire season, so you can see how very important that category is. Then we have industrial maintenance and repair, we have oils and lubes, we have test and measurements, we have machinery and components, and we have hardware and tools. So those are the 7 components. So we've got a team comprised of about 35 people, and they are representative of large spenders in the 7 subcategories in the industrial products and services category. And kind of the idea behind their role, it's two-phased. It's one, how do we get a better customer experience in our category? I mean, everything ultimately is driven by the customer, but it's also, they help with the processes that are involved in high quality category management. And they, as kind of an added benefit, they become apostles for category management within and among their agency and the people that they work with, both COs, contract specialists, project managers, and vendors. So they play a very important role. So that's a little bit about the podcast series. It's a little bit about me. It's a little bit about the category. We've got a number of really neat episodes in the can, ready to go to share with you soon, all on the Acquisition Gateway. We hope that you'll listen to these, tell your friends to listen, come to the Gateway, and learn some great tips and tricks to help make your acquisition life easier. Until next time, this has been Category Chats with George.